like that pentatonic thing that works going up in the half steps.
Oh, what's that?
Like when you have D minor seventh,
Right.
G seventh, C major seventh. You know that one?
I do now. Yeah, why don't you explain what you,
All right.
what you just did? That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
All right. So here's the way we all know the pentatonic scale. All right. So instead of thinking of this like normally we'd think of that as something to use on A7th or A minor in blues, or going way back to when Chuck Berry did Johnny B. Good. I mean, everything kind of in rock kind of evolved from there. But the pentatonic also has many other functions. Here's how we use it over 2-5-1. So D minor seventh, the scale that we associate with D minor seventh is the D Dorian scale, no sharps or flats. So the A minor pentatonic has no sharps or flats. So we're cool. So if we play D minor seventh, fine. I don't think we're going to offend anybody. So now, going to B flat minor pentatonic, but we're thinking of it over G seventh. So what happens is the B flat becomes the sharp 9 of G seventh. The D flat is the flat 5. The E flat is the sharp 5. F is the dominant 7th. A flat is the flat 9. This gives you all 4 altered tones plus the dominant 7th. So that's about as tense as you could make it. So if you're like, okay? Now, if you go up one more, the scale we'd most associate with the C major 7th chord from improvising would be the Lydian scale, where we have the sharp 4. So now the B minor pentatonic gives us, the B, of course, is the major 7th of C. D is the 9th of C. E is the 3rd of C. F sharp, there's our Lydian sound, our sharp 4. And A is the 6th. Boy, you couldn't do this drunk. You just couldn't.
Doing great.
There's so much stuff, but it's cool. So if you're playing,
And then what we could use over, say, over A, over, would that be?
A, you could use this. You could go up to C.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Is this what you did with the?
That's really great. So, yeah, so you'd have,
Pentatonic skills. Right.
so that gives you 4.
Right.
Let's try that.
Okay.
Okay, so like bar piece, like a swing feel, like 1, 2. First thing I'll do is I'll play the chords so you can hear the harmony. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. So I'm playing D minor 7th, G 7th altered, C major 7th, A 7th altered. So here's my scales. Any one of you could do that. I didn't use any notes other than the ones that were in the pentatonic scale.
Taking tools that are readily available that people know, and that's what's the beauty of this, that you can.
What could be a cooler guitar thing than that?
Right, the pentatonic scale is made for the guitar, and then you're using it. So these are like unconventional uses of the pentatonic.
One thing that'd be nice to practice that might inspire some rhythmic stuff in that is if you change that to a Latin or bossa nova feel.
Right.
So a swing like walking bass line, a lot of times that kind of does your thinking for you. You know, where if they're like a Latin pattern just might make you.
Try that?
Yeah, it just might make you play in a more.
Or different tempo or whatever as well, or you want just.
That tempo was good.
Okay.
Like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The chords again. I'm jumping ahead. Sometimes I'm getting there a little early. See, because that'll create a little bit outside sound. But the ear is real accepting because it knows you're going to get to that chord.
Right, so you're anticipating the altered down maybe like a half bar early or something?
Exactly. Sometimes a half bar or a beat, you know. Right. But that's when and like, this will be a very nice thing for you to do because a lot of us already have that information under our fingers, so we don't really have to think so much about it. Okay, so if I'm playing in D minor 7th, right? So my little device for that would be like Jimmy just said, a 4th below or a 5th above. So if I'm here and I think a 4th back, pentatonic, that would be my device for that, a 4th back. If I'm in a G7th, I always think of it as a minor 3rd higher, 3 frets higher. So I might be doing this. Let's demonstrate that because the ear needs that one. So G7, say it's like more of a rock feel. So I'm in. Now I want to go a minor 3rd higher to get some tension. Back down. Then up. I like to do a lot of trilling. So that's the pentatonic. And then this, of course, when you go up that minor 3rd, you're using every altered tone that you can. All the 5s become sharp or flat, 9s, plus you've got the dominant 7th in there. Now,
for major 7, you go
major 7th, exactly. Just think a half step down. Which is a really nice thing. If you're playing just like Lydian scale, let's do that in time. Yeah. So like say swing feel, like 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just on C major 7th, and this is just Lydian scale. Now pentatonic. Back to straight scale. Now my pentatonic. a really beautiful sound over that too.